How's it going, my dudes? For yesterday's giveaway contest, I got you guys to type a little something in the official Discord. So I searched out a text just a while ago and we have had over 50 participants for this round's giveaway. That's amazing. The Discord channel grew as well, so that's always fantastic. I then manually put all your names into this site and spun the wheel of fortune like so. And here's the official wheel spinning to decide the winner for yesterday's giveaway. Alright, congratulations Patrick Star, whoever you are. You have my Discord, contact me over there, I will tell you what else to do from here onwards. Okay, I want to start off today's video by telling you all how much I appreciate every single one of you. Give yourselves a pat on the back, yay! Okay, the channel has grown a lot and we have just surpassed 2,000 subscribers, which is 2,000 more than I could ever deserve. Okay, it's more than I could ever ask for. The recent giveaway events have also sparked a lot of engagement between all of you, and I'm starting to see more conversations happening around Discord, in the world chat, whatever. People spreading the word, and of course us working together to let the developers know what we want as their main player base. Okay, so let's hope that all works out in the end, and this game continues to improve into the coming months. Okay, so to keep things interesting, depending on how well this giveaway continues to go, we may even have more opportunities for even more giveaways in the future. Okay, so for today's third giveaway contest, I will keep things simple as usual. The rules for today are: number 1, subscribe to my channel, and number 2, search for my name in the Calibria subreddit. Link in the descriptions below. Hopefully I don't forget this time. And you should find my very first Reddit post. Hopefully it isn't buried down into the downvotes, but regardless, this is to train you on how to use the search function. Trust me, you want to use that in the future, okay? And then number 3, go ahead and give the post an upvote if you're cool, but more importantly, comment on the post itself. Okay, so anything goes this time around. You can leave me feedback, you can write poetry, you can steal jokes, add links, whatever it is, you have my permission to do so. So before tomorrow's video gets released, I will do the same Wheel of Fortune thing to pick one of you who commented as the next winner. Okay, so right now it should be pretty obvious what my contests are starting to look like. So if you are pretty smart, you should be able to guess what the next couple of contests would revolve around, alright? Okay, so you might be wondering what's this screen that you're looking at the whole time I've been talking. This is me showing my runes, because from now onwards we will be doing some VD runs and I'll be showing you the boss fights itself. Okay, so this is floor 80 normal. The boss is Spider Queen. She has 2 AoE, so she's really easy. There's no catch for this stage. Okay, so it's really just CCs and stuns. Yeah, just control the 2 minions at the side and you can actually just go straight for the boss. No big deal here. The reason why I bring Athena is because her second skill has a reset, so I'll be able to fully reset all the enemies whenever I need to. And she also has a slow on her S2, which is very, very handy because my Windwalker gives my whole team haste buffs, right? So haste buffs on my team, slows on their team, that always works very well. Okay, so you might be wondering who's missing on my lineup. Why is there only 4 units here? My Ogre is the one who is missing. He died halfway, so whatever that is, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so at this stage, you don't really need a lot to be able to win this. And now floor 85. Okay, of course, this is only normal mode, okay? But in the hard mode itself, it shouldn't be so much more difficult, at least for these couple of stages, 80 and 85. Okay, so 85 is also really easy. As you can see, I'm just tearing them apart. Same thing as floor 80. There's no real threat if you are able to just reset the boss, okay? If you can consistently reset the boss with your Athena, all's good, okay? So it works the same way for hard mode. There shouldn't be a problem. As you can see, my teammates, they're taking a bit of damage over there, but so long as your defenses are good enough, you should be able to resist it regardless, okay? So here you go, really, really easy. Slightly harder than floor 80, but that's about it. That's all this is. Okay, and this is floor 90 normal, which is also the floor 90 hard for all of the Vapor Dreamland hard modes. Okay, as far as I'm aware, the hard mode doesn't change. So this time around, 90 normal, 90 hard, they're the same. Okay, and this is probably one of the hardest stages that you could ever encounter in VD itself. The reason being, the boss, the Fallen Angel, he is on his immunity passive, and not only on his immunity passive, his S2 allows him to either increase his ATB, increase his energy by 50% when he uses it with a cooldown of just 2 turns. Okay, 3 turns. Or if his HP is like below 50%, instead of boosting his energy, it actually heals him for 20%. Okay, so coupled along with the fact that his passive is an immunity, he is really difficult to beat down. Okay, so there are two things you need to be able to defeat the Fallen Angel. Number one, you need to be able to do more damage than... Okay, you need to be able to do more than 20% of his HP in damage every 3 turns. Okay, so if he takes 3 turns, you need to be able to do 20% of his HP in damage. If not, he's just going to out-heal your damage over here. And also, the other thing to take note of, he hits really hard. Okay, so sometimes you can see that he chops me for like 40,000 damage or something like that, and this is only in the normal mode. This is not even in the hard mode. Okay, but the hard mode is kind of similar. I'm using a lineup that's suggested by someone else, and it really works very well. And I'll explain the lineup in just a bit. Because he hits really hard, and he has this damage threshold check for you to do. So not only do you need to do a lot of damage, you also need to be able to take a lot of damage. Okay, so very importantly, you need to bring in a lawful type unit, or one lawful type, or one chaotic type tank, and the rest of your 4 units are all evil types. So he's naturally going to target your chaotic type that way. But if you don't have such a team comp, you can always opt for, like for me, I use Celine. Some people use Dragoon, right? Some people use the Rock Golem as well. There are many options. Okay, many tanky options for you. But because Celine is like my go-to healer, I have no choice but to rely on her. I have Rock Golem, but it's quite difficult to slot him in. Okay, and then the comp that I'm running with is of course a Harpy leader. So she gives my whole team evil units get 23% speed boost. Okay, so my Demonic Swordsman and my Ogre will have their speed boosted, which is very good because Demonic Swordsman needs that extra speed to be able to give your team more turns. Okay, so as you can see, what I'm doing right here is I'm using Demonic Swordsman to not only defense break but to stun as well. So he's really useful in this fight because he is not going to be targeted at all, but he's just going to be able to help you to provide stuns, provide defense breaks, to get rid of the ads, the two side mobs, okay, the druids, as soon as possible, okay, so that you can go work on the boss immediately. So there's no real difficulty in this stage because I'm using Athena to reset the druids. Sometimes they do break out of the reset, like they either resist it or whatever, okay, but most of the time they are going to be resisted, which means that they're not going to be dropping the immunity, they're not going to be dropping annoying buffs, okay. So it's the buffs that I'm really worried about. So Athena is doing that. The Harpy is making sure that my Athena and my Ogre have their skill 2 on 2 turns cooldown. Okay, so my Harpy is really fast. So whenever she uses Spirit, what blessing? Something blessing? It's not Spirit Blessing. I keep saying Spirit Blessing, but I know it's not Spirit Blessing. I forgot. Siren's Blessing. Siren's Blessing. It reduces the cooldown on my entire team, which is very good. So more stuns, more CCs, more whatever, everything more, okay? And then Ogre, he is very useful because he works remarkably for the first 2 stages, okay, the first 2 waves. He clears them very well. I love using him all the way. The entire VD itself, 100 floors, Ogre, hopefully I get to use him, okay? But if the boss is a lawful type, then that's gonna be a bit problematic. Okay, so you can see here that his HP is like dropping, and then bam, he uses his skill 2, and then his HP goes back to 50% again. So that's the issue right there. You need to be able to do more than 20% of his HP in damage, or you can always pray to Ogre that he doesn't use his skill 2. I think he's gonna like. There are times that he may forget to use his skill 2, which means that he forgets to heal. So you might be able to catch it in this video itself. Probably in like the next 10 seconds or so. He healed here, but he's not gonna heal in this hit, which makes all the difference. Yeah, see, so he failed to heal because he just bugged out. He didn't bug out, he just forgot to. Alright, so that's how I deal with the Fallen Angel. Okay, some people have been asking. This strategy works for hard as well, okay, but I'm not there yet because I'm kind of lazy, okay, to be honest. I'm kind of lazy. But that's it for this video, guys. I hope this gives you an idea of how to beat the Fallen Angel. I know he's a bit tedious, okay? He's a bit tedious. He has a lot of requirements. You need to be able to do a lot of damage and at the same time take a lot of hits as well, okay? So with that said, good luck to whoever's participating in tomorrow's giveaway. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already done so. And I will see you guys in the next one.